with the state of the match or the pitch?
I think it was called Fusarium. It was amazing, this particular test, because I'd been watching a game, a one-day game, on the box from London about a week before the game. And I noticed the ball was sort of seaming all over the place, and it was really not ideal conditions for a one-day game. The wicket square was totally green and grassy. We got to Leeds the day before for a practice session, and I walked out there, and there's this 8 foot by about 28 feet, brown as your coat, wicket area, and the rest was lush green. I sort of thought something going on here, but you just think, well, this is a test match wicket. I was only young in the game. Then we went across the practice area, and the practice wickets were exactly the same. And then I started to wonder a bit, having seen the green wickets the week or so before. As it turned out, the blades, I think, had been turned down a fair way on the roller. We had a quite exciting pitch. It turned from the first ball, I think.
That's out, caught behind. Parfitt looking in some dismay at umpire Constant. Ray Illingworth is taking strike, and Lillee has him LBW. Here in the second innings, he comes into bowl to John Edridge.
And that's out. It looked very close indeed, so our very jubilant, happy Dennis Lillee has struck at least one blow back for Australia. Edridge out LBW with a total on 7, his personal score on 4.
Well, then you went down to the Oval for a match of great significance for Australia because you beat England at the Oval. You'd already lost the Ashes, but this enabled you to square the series. That was one of the best test matches I ever watched.
It's certainly one of the best I ever played in too. The great thing about it was a turning point for Australian cricket. To have gone away very much underdogs, a young side with a bit of combination of senior players, your Stackpole, Sheehan's and your Chappell. But to actually draw the series against the old foe and have the confidence, of doing very well, as we said from the earlier tests, and then following that through, fighting hard. Bear in mind it was a 6-day test too, so it was a wearing wicket on the last day. We were fortunate that Illingworth actually twisted an ankle or something like that, and he couldn't bowl on the last day. For us, there's no doubt about that, being the longer test and Illingworth particularly not being able to bowl. But the great feeling of having won that and squared the Ashes, squared the series, I think, it just gave us confidence to go from there.
And he's had LBW, I think no question. He walked and moved into that, and I don't think it presented too many problems for Bert Rhodes down there.
Bowl him, that's a good delivery. Middle stump out of the ground, and Lillee again breaks through. It's out, first ball, caught by Greg Chappell at third slip.
Australians reverting once more to Dennis Lillee from the Vauxhall end, coming into John Snow, looking for the extra pace here. And getting that through, and Snow's out, caught behind. Marsh taking a very comfortable catch. That's the first ball from Dennis Lillee in this new spell.
Dennis Lillee now into Alan Knott. And Rodney Marsh takes the catch. Bowl him. Edridge trying to pull his bat out of the road. Dennis Lillee to Peter Parfitt. Bowl him. Lillee again gets through Parfitt's defence, and that looked to be a very good delivery. It might just have found inside edge.
And that's it. He's And that's it. He's caught behind, going for another off drive. Was Tony Greig perhaps carried away a little bit there? And he's out, LBW. So, not unlike the ball, in fact, which got Barry Wood up. Dennis Lillee looking again for his 5th wicket in this innings. And he's got it.
Then to get through to Adelaide in 1974-75 against England, always the old foe.